everyone, welcome. Sit comfortably on the back of your chair. Commence your palms contact. And then press the palms together. Extend your neck, crown up. In your prayer pose, your thumbs are touching your sternum. And you are going to take a deep breath in and out. Deep and full inhalation. And deep and complete exhalation. Good. Let's stretch. Let us reach the arms up above your head, reaching the wrists to the ceiling, extending your spine, maybe adjusting your seating a little more, and then crossing your arms, come in a hug and round your back, exhaling. And straighten your spine from the prayer pose. We grow tall again. Very tall. Feel like your arms become longer, your sides become longer as well. And then as you exhale, crossing softly, come to a hug and around your back, exhaling. And let us straighten ourselves. Keep your arms crossed like this. Actually, if you feel like it's helping you, you can hold the arms or the shoulders. I will hold like right here. It will help me to feel more stretch. So that's my point. Maybe you will feel the better stretch as well. And we begin these circles. We inhale profound, exhale, but we don't move our upper body now. I mean, our spine, our trunk doesn't move. We just go reaching arms and shoulders in 360 degrees, reaching up, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. And here from the bottom, let's go other way around and exhale down and inhale up. And exhale down. One more good circle here. Breathe in and breathe out. And then all of us will hold the elbows. Hold the elbows. Let's first move up and down. So you see, you are not pushing too hard. You don't squeeze the head through this opening of your arms. And this little window that we create, where the face barely fits, is about shoulders and I would say the muscles between the ribs, the armpits too. So now let's bring the arms in front of you. I will sit sideways just to show you really quickly. So this is how you look from a side. And we're gonna go and push the arms forward and then bring them back in. You see, I'm not really reaching towards the arms. I keep sitting straight, but I'm pushing the elbows, I don't know, half an inch forward. Imagine if I had the wall very close to me, so I would extend from the shoulders to reach to that wall, right? I don't move my spine, I don't move my head, I push my elbows forward and return them back, and push them forward and return them back, and last time forward and return them back. Okay, now let's work a little more on the extension. You will hold this left elbow and bring it to your right side. Now let's pulse there a little bit. You use the right hand to pull on the left elbow. And again, and again, and again. Now let's switch. Bring your left hand to your right elbow and go a few times. We're not turning our body there. We just explore what is the shoulder able to give us today. What is the back of your arm allowing you to do? One more there. And then center. Let's relax. Let's shake our hands here on the bottom. Let's play a little bit. Let's lift one arm, flexing, shaking. Another arm. We are not keeping any particular shape here. We're just, playing with the blood flow, with the height of our arms. And here, and last time, here and back to upright position. Good. Now let's return to holding our elbows. Okay? Now we extended here, we extended on the sides. How about trying to extend upwards? So if you bring your arms just in a normal way up, you probably get to your eyes or your forehead. And now let's do the same work I showed you when I was sitting sideways. You're reaching your elbows up to the ceiling and then bring them back to where they were. Maybe slightly opening those, the space where your eyes are, and then kind of covering. And again, opening, and then you don't close your eyelids. You're moving the shoulders, which lifts and then slightly lowers the level where your forearm's coming. Keep holding the elbows. We are not coming here. We are holding the elbows. We are not just opening the face to open the face. We want to go from where the space needs to be created. And now let's go from the long forward to the long up. Long line forward, long line up. It's higher than it was before. Forward and up one more time. Long forward, long up, open and relax. Relax. Let your arms hang beside your body. Neutralize your chin. And let's go with the shoulders and the gravity. And you hear how sharp the breathing is, especially the exhalation. And that's, I'm trying to show with the sharpness of the exhalation, that's how sharp you let the shoulders fall. So they really, really get to the maximum lowest, natural lowest position. Let's go again. One more. Beautiful. Excellent. Now, guys, I will move myself more back on the in my room, in my space. I will lower the screen here so you have more wider angle for you. And we're going to explore within this extension that we achieved, maybe more than it was initially. Let's go ahead and spread the space between the legs. And we are having a wider base overall, a wider feet position, a wider sit bones space between them, and definitely very stable buttocks placement. So you have double base and it's firm. For those of you who had, let's say, relatively easy holding up, get back to this where you were. If you feel like your shoulders start squeezing, your neck starts collapsing, this probably won't be your choice. You can go ahead and bring your hands to the shoulders. Okay, let's respect what body offers us today. And actually this is fun because it looks like a star, 5 points of the star. So if you're here with me, you will be holding your elbows. And now you see how wide the position of the legs is. And you take a look real quick, your toes and your knees are pointing in the same direction. Whether you are here or hands on the shoulders, we're gonna start bouncing a few times towards one of the legs. Now let's make sure that if you have your arms above your head, they are not in front of your face. If the arms are in front of your face, it's probably a little too early to get to that position. Feel free, don't feel bad if your hands will be on your shoulders. We want to make it, you know, the most harmoniously for our shoulders, for our shoulder joints. And last time here, straighten yourself. Let's take a little break with the arms. Shake them here, shake your sternum. Very good. So as we go in the bouncing movement, one side, another side, it definitely works on the flexibility of our spine, but it also works on the strength of our core. So our straight muscles beside your spine, our waist muscles, the intercostal ones and the abdominal ones, all of them become stronger, so they hold you better. Okay, I gave us a good rest for all of us. Let's go ahead back to this position, or hands to shoulders, if that's what was your choice. We are very tall and elongated, super long spine. The neck is still there, guys. You don't shrink your shoulders up. And let's go and bounce to your other side. And again, reminder for all of us, myself included, if your hands are in front of your face, that means you probably should go to your shoulders, right? So put your hands on your shoulders. If you have your hands holding the elbows, that means that your face is pretty open, unblocked. There's nothing in front of your eyes. Breathe with me. Exhale on the bounce. Make sure your knees are still pointing out, same angle as your toes. Don't let your knees drop in, okay? And again. And one more. Come back to center. Spread the arms to the sides. Let's kind of adjust our posture here through this movement. Let's bend the elbows, drop the forearms there, little puppet theater here. Now let's start rotating from the elbow. It looks like we are rowing a boat kind of thing. From the elbow, so only the forearms are doing the movement. The upper arms are not. They're just staying parallel to the floor. Or if it's too hard for your shoulders, always remember you can go lower and hold that pose, hold that angle that is available for you. We are not here to fight our body. We are here to make peace with it, right? So if horizontal to the floor, let's go other way around, is too strenuous for your shoulders, you can always decrease the angle, no problem. Now let's feel the back of our arms, the triceps. Can you feel that? They are working pretty hard now. Those who complain about the bingo arm, the loose skin here, this is one of the exercises that strengthen that muscle. And let's remember one thing which is very important and goes far more important than the look. When we have tighter muscle on the back of our arms, we have better blood and energy circulation to our heart, because that's where the heart meridian goes. Okay, so we are here, guys, still in the wide shape. We're gonna go exploring a big circle. We're going up, exhaling forward. The breathing goes as we usually do. Exhale as you come down, inhale as you come up. Exhale. The size of your circle will be determined by your hips and your sacrum. Just know what you would like to achieve. Actually, not, excuse me, it's not what you would like to achieve, it's what we need to achieve eventually in this exercise is flat spine, flat back as you go forward. Very good. And then let's reverse the movement, going other way around. Coming up, inhale. Coming forward and down, exhale. We are looking for the very straight spine every step of this way. And then couple of more circles. And then one more time. And slowly bring yourself up. Good job. Take a breath, relax your arms. Let's go heel toe here, guys. So in this wide position, no problem. Just go ahead and move your feet this way, heel toes, few times. And now start walking those feet in through heel toe, walking your feet into center. And then heel toe, feet go out to the outer sides, to the sides basically. And then again, heel toe them to center. And then let's from here spread a little space like half a foot apart or so. And let's walk heel toe our legs and feet to one side. Reach your maximum on the left and heel toe there a few times. It's completely off center pose, right? And then let's toes and heels, taking our legs and feet parallel to the right side. And stay there a few times, heel toeing your legs. I like how the shins look like two parallel lines, very close to one another, but not together. And then send your feet back to center. And do the heel toe here a little bit more. So I would like us to work a little bit in detail through the heel toe now. I mean, working with the foot alignment. And then I would like to take this heel toe movement to the next level for more coordination challenge. For now, I will get the screen slightly lower and myself a little closer so you have good view of the feet. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's just sit on the front of the chair and go through heels and toes. Let's leave the toes. Let's have the heels. Our feet are closer to one another, but not together. Can we just go and rock on the edges of the heels? We are not placing the actual sole of the foot to the floor, but we are rolling to the left side of your foot, left side of your heel first and foremost, and then to the right side of your heel and foot as well. And again, to the left, and again, to the right. This whole movement happens on the very edge of your heels. And this is to feel that we have, you know, when we say heels, it's not always the same. Sometimes we stay more on the outer edges. Can we come this way, guys? To the outer edges of the feet and go heel toeing here. You see, I don't put the inner edge here. I don't put my whole sole of the foot to the floor here. I just go heel toeing on the edge. So when I say heels, stay here, toes up. So staying on the outer edges of the heels is not really the best and safest position for the ankles and especially for the knees. Of course, we are safe doing this when we sit, but if we stay vertically and, you know, rely on the outer edge of the heel, that would not be the best at all. Now let's come to the inner edges of the heels. Of course, you see we need to bring our knees together. And let's go heel toeing on the inner edge of your feet so we don't place the full sole of the foot to the floor. And this is another extreme, right? We go here. Of course, in our normal walking, we never really go to this extreme. But believe me, even millimeters of off center of our foot may over time make a big difference in our joints health. So let's stay on the heels only here. Again, we are on the inner edge of the heel. So feel them, press them a few times to the floor, like, you know, like you're pushing those inner corners of your heels to the floor to realize, okay, that is not what it means what is expected when I say heels down. Heels down is exactly in the middle. And the same thing goes to about our front of the feet. Let's lift our toes. You see, I have my heels down and I curl my toes up. The next part of the exercise will be working with the ball of the feet. So let's come to the ball under the big toe. And then go and rock a little bit. Keep your toes off the floor. You can see your toes curled up. And you only have heels and ball of your feet on the floor, not your toes. We're getting in a sensorial way, in a sensorial manner, acknowledging, getting familiarized with what is the foot alignment actually meaning. Now let's come to the neutral. Neutral means not outer, neither inner, somewhere exactly in the middle. So now you see your toes are still up. You have the center of your heel, you have the ball under your big toes, and then bring your toes down to the floor. And even though we are not standing, we are sitting, you can still press a few times your feet against the floor and feeling like the most of your, pushing effort comes to the ball under your big toe, the whole heel, and mostly your big toe itself. Not on the pinkies, but more centered. And again, we have a big joint here, right? The big toe joint, the base of it. So it's built to support more weight. So let's go ahead and just go heel toe in here with that knowledge now. Heel, ball under your big toe, and back. And of course, I mentioned these parts because that's where the accent goes. But in reality, it's the full foot going, heel toe. And I just want us to have it very well, recorded on the back of our mind that the foot is built the way that it needs to be evenly placed on the floor. Let's now just put our feet down. And if you close your eyes for a little and mentally go to the soles of your feet, try to find the so-called triangle or the triangles on both soles of your feet. The heel, the ball under your big toe, and the pinky toe. So that's the 3 points of each of your feet, creating a soft triangle evenly placed on the floor. Okay, good. Now that we worked on this, let us return to the initial alignment. Well, I will return to the initial alignment. I will lift slightly the screen. I won't lift it completely because we need to work feet and head here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now that we worked on the feet, we're gonna bring this, the heel toe, to, like I said, the coordination challenge for us. It's going to be, I believe, doable, but different, and that will make it fun. So let's go heel toes. Maybe slow down a little bit because we're gonna add the head movement to this. So let us say toes up, head up, toes down, head down. Inhale up, exhale down. Head up, head down. Heels down, toes down. Heels down, toes down. Heels down, toes. Are you moving your head along? Head up, head down. One more, head up and head down. Great job. Keep going with your feet. This is, soft or effortful or effortless. Heel toeing is always improving the circulation of the blood to your ankles. So those of you who sit long time and have swelling on the lower legs, this is a good thing to do. Okay, now we're going to combine this heel toeing with the movement side to side of your head. Let us say Toes down, head to one side. Heels down, head to another side. Head to one side, toes down. Head other side, heels down. Inhale. Exhale. Toes down. Heels down. Face one side. Face other side. Inhaling. Exhaling. If it's possible, maybe let's take it slightly more speedy, if that's okay with your head, with your neck, but it's not necessary. So if you were comfortable with the previous speed and this is too fast for you, fine, stay with the speed where your neck feels comfortable. Inhaling one side, exhaling another. Toes, heels, toes, heels, one more, toes and heels and center. Okay, now let's give our neck a little rest, but not to the ankle. The ankle will keep going. And we will add another ingredient. We will not adding the head to this for the following two options, but we will add the hands to it. And let's say we come to our heels, palms down. Palms down. Let's do it. Let's do it. We come to our toes, palms up. Palms down, palms up. Heels down, toes down. Palms down, palms up. Are you breathing? Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Again, exhaling. Heels down, toes down. Palms down, palms up. You see, three different things I need to mention, and those three different things, actually four different things, are combined here. Ta-da, ta-da. Again, palms up and palms down. One more. You go and relax. Okay. So I believe that both palms up and both palms down is a piece of cake. Now let's practice another modality for the hand movement, and then we will add the feet to it, which is when one palm faces up, another palm faces down. And I believe it's called patty cake movement, right? One palm up, other palm up. One palm up, one palm down, and then you switch. Go ahead and bring this together, guys. One palm up, one palm down. Do-do-do, da-da-da. Do-do-do, da-da-da. One more. Okay. And I believe we all got this. Let's begin. I won't be coming into such a detail as which palm up, which palm down. You can look at your hands and just make sure that one of those palms is facing up. Okay? And then another one, of course, down. And let's come to our toes here. Then we're going to switch to the heels down and switch the palms. Boom. And if it's easier for you, maybe I actually should I will call the palm that faces up. Okay? And that means the other palm will face down. So right palm up, left palm up, right palm up, left palm up, toes down, heels down, toes down, heels down, right palm up, heels down, right palm up, heels down, toes down, left palm up, sorry, toes down, left palm up, and again, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. And if this is already a mastered movement, mastered speed, maybe we can speed it up a little bit. Boom, boom. Again, this is not mandatory. You can stay on the speed you finally made this work. Stay there. I mean, work on that speed, in that speed, or on that speed. Or maybe work on this one. Ta-da, ta-da. One palm faces up, one palm faces down. And again, very good, and relax. Okay. Now guys, I have a next level for this. Before we move on, let's go in with our soft fists. Come and tap on the sides of your legs. If you're comfortable, only on the top part of your legs, stay there. If you're comfortable, go below your knees and tap also on the lower part. That on the sides of the legs, okay? Don't tap on the shin bone. And then adjust your pose, both buttocks even, drop your knees out, have your feet close or together. Now we have access to the inner side of the legs. Cup your palms, it's not fists anymore, and tap there. Take breaths, use this moment to catch your breath as well. Okay, now the next thing will be a little bit tougher, I would dare to say. What is that? The difference will be on the feet movement. Let's lift one heel and other side toes. Now the difference will be there, mainly. So we will have toes of one foot down and heel of another foot down. And then we will switch. We will bring another heel and other side toes. Now let's go a few times. Heel on one side, toes on another side, switching. And now, let's say I will call the heel and the toes will be, implicit. So, left heel down, right heel down, left heel down, right heel down, left heel down, right heel down, left heel again, right heel again. Now toes, right toes down, left toes down, right toes down, left toes down, right toes down, and left toes down. Okay. Now let's just try to become as familiarized with this as possible when only one heel and toes of another foot touch the floor at the same time. And this is on its own a great exercise to perfect on your own when you take this home, like I say, because this is a great balancing element for the hemispheres of the brain and therefore for our movement, so we can feel more balanced as we move in our home, at our home, or anywhere. So I will assume that this will be taken home by you guys and you practice it until you perfect it. Heel, toe, on one side heel, on another side toe. Okay. And now let's add the hands. Both palms up, both palms down. Both palms up, both palms down. So the hands are easy, the feet are more complex. So you can probably take a look at my feet or take a look at your feet. You already know what is expected to do and try to make that happen. The speed of the movement, of course, is up to you to adjust. Palms up. There are so many more variations for this one, but we will just do maybe one more or something like that, because we could dedicate the entire class to just this work. There are so many options to work on. Okay, now let's just keep with the feet. One heel, one toes. One heel, one toes. And let's add the head to this, okay? Head up, inhale. Head down, exhale. Head up. Head down. Head up. Head down. Pay attention on which heel goes first to the floor, which heel goes second, like after that. Inhale. Exhale. One more there. Inhale and exhale. And just one more. Keep going heel toe like this. Heel on one foot, toes on another. And let's turn the head one side other side. Inhale one side, exhale other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hello hemispheres of the brain. I'm doing my best. Last time, inhale and exhale. And thanks God we are done. We are done with this movement. Let's have the legs closed. Let's soften our palms. Bring them to your kneecaps. And just drop those hands repeatedly on the kneecaps. This will shake a little that kneecap and the nerves around, and then the echo of this shaking, of this vibration will go down to your feet. And that will rest your lower leg as well. Good. And now let's readjust our pose on the front of the chair. And I believe that when we work hard on this coordination quest like the one we just went through, the body gets stiffer. So I suggest to do some stretches, which will always, feel good after that tension we created. So spread the legs wide and move into the rocking motion, which is where we shift the weight between the buttocks. The spine is straight, rocking straight. Very good. Keep going there, guys. Keep going there. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And again. Very good. Now let's probably soften this speed and then extend the leg. And here in this type of poses, the most important is not really the leg that extends, but the leg that we are leaning to, because this is our base, this is our support, and it needs to be 90 degrees. And then let's go to another side, to the left side, and also we are holding a little just to make sure that this base leg is 90 degrees. And once we keep this in mind, we can go in a more continuous way. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. You lean on the right leg, which is 90 degrees. You now lean on the left side, which is also 90 degrees. Now let's stay on the right side here. Are you still sitting with both buttocks? You are leaning on the base right leg. Let's take a look at the left foot. It's flat and the toes are pointing forward, right? We're gonna do a hard work here, guys. We will need a lot of our abs here. Inhale on this extension, and as you exhale, you're gonna bring this knee in, not this way, because you're gonna extend the leg out again, okay? So let's go a few times, keeping both of your sit bones on the chair, okay? Inhale long, exhale into you. Inhale, extend, beautiful, gorgeous pose. Exhale, bring it in, very tighten. We squeeze the abs for that. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. You always want to find that flat foot when you extend, because that's another part of your base. Exhaling. Now from here, let's go ahead and bring this foot parallel to another one. And now we are going to rock to the left. We are rocking to the left. We still have both buttocks on the chair. The right foot is flat. Take a look at it. Your right toes are pointing to the front. Long leg. Open chest. You inhale and then bring it in. Again, knees not up, knees in. Exhale. Inhale, flatten your right foot. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, gorgeously open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, long leg. Exhale, bent leg. Couple of more times. Exhale in. Last time. Inhale out and exhale in, and then like rounded movement to come out. Now guys, we're gonna slow down on the dynamic and let's add more of our upper body to this, okay? So we're gonna go and extend the left leg. We're gonna come to the right thigh. If you're comfortable, on your right forearm. If it's too low, on your right palm, okay? So now let's do the left arm. Swing it a few times. In front, like in between your legs. Let that shoulder get ready for the movement. And now from here, you're going to send it up and above your head. The arm will bend the elbow, extend the arm. Bend the elbow, extend long. We are looking for a beautiful straight line in diagonal made between your left toes and left fingertips. One more time. And reach. Drop this arm again. Use your abs to come up and center yourself upright. Okay. We keep this wide space between the legs. Extend the right leg and now find the support on your left thigh, either elbow or the hand. It's easier for the wrist if you are on your elbow or if you're on your forearm, but it may be too low for your back. So find the perfect optimal option for you, this or this. Drop your right arm, let it swing between the legs, heavily, lazily, shoulder is resting. Resting but getting ready for the next work, because you already know that shoulder works. And then from here, through the bottom, we're going to send the arm above your head. And are you having 90 degree on this leg? Important. Bend the elbow. Extend the arm. Inhale, bend the elbow. Exhale. I really like observing that beautiful line that you guys are creating. Exhale. Long line between the right toes and the tip of your right fingers. And again, bend and reach. And bend and reach. One more. And reach from here, super long, and then just drop your arm down, squeeze your belly, help yourself to come up to center and bring the legs closer. Good. And let's just run a little bit here, run a few times, da-da-da-da-dum. And let's try to run on the heels now. So the toes come up. We know that the heels don't have that spring motion because it's one big joint. We will need a lot of our core and pelvic floor to make the heel running as soft as possible. It's hard to do it. It's usually louder. There's no shock absorption there. But it's a great muscular work for the legs and the abs. And then relax. Okay. Let's stretch up, guys. Bring your hands to the front of your chest, to the prayer pose. And as your hands are here, scoot yourself back without helping yourself with your hands. Here we are, relaxing everything, relaxing your feet, relaxing your back, and finding comfort, relaxing your elbows too. And softly closing your eyelids. Finding the moment of peace with and through your breathing, softer breathing. always a beautiful moment for gratitude. Grateful for every breath you're able to take today. And of course, grateful to your body for every movement available for you today. Let's inhale deeper. Hold your breath. Through your nose, exhale fully.